In order to solve equations, there are some steps that can be helpful. And we're going to use the equation 7r minus 6 equals 3 times the quantity r plus 6 minus 2r to demonstrate each of the steps. Step 1 is to remove all parentheses on both sides of the equation by using the distributive property. For instance, in our equation, in parentheses, we have r plus 6. To remove the parentheses, we can use the distributive property to distribute the 3 to the terms in the parentheses. And doing that, we have 3 times r, which is 3r, and 3 times 6, which is 18. So this gives us a new equation of 7r minus 6 equals 3r plus 18 minus 2r. Step 2 is to combine like terms on both sides of the equation. Like terms are terms with the same variables. In our equation, on the right side, we have the like terms of 3r and negative 2r. So we can combine them, which gives us 1r, or just r. And now our equation is 7r minus 6 equals r plus 18. Step 3 is to place all terms with a variable on one side of the equation, and all terms that do not have a variable on the other side of the equation. In our equation, we want to get rid of the r variable on one side, and the constants on one side. First, for the variable r, we have 7r on the left side, and 1r on the right side. What we can do is subtract 1r from both sides to get rid of the r on the right side of the equation. On the left side, 7r minus r is 6r, and on the right side, r minus r eliminates the r on the right side. And after doing that, we have the equation 6r minus 6 equals 18. Now we need to get the constants, or numbers without variables, on one side of the equation. So we need to get rid of the negative 6 on the left side of the equation. To do this, we can add 6 to both sides. On the left side, negative 6 plus 6 is 0, and on the right side, 18 plus 6 equals 24. So now we have the equation 6r equals 24. And step 3 is complete. We have all the terms with a variable on one side, and all the terms that do not have a variable on the other side of the equation. Step 4 is to use division or multiplication to get the variable to have a coefficient of 1. The coefficient is the number in front of the variable. For instance, in our equation, as it is now, r has a coefficient of 6. So in order to get rid of the 6 in front of the variable, we can divide both sides by 6. On the left side, 6r divided by 6 is r, and on the right side, 24 divided by 6 is 4. And we have a solution of r equals 4. The last step, step 5, is to check the solution. In order to do this, we plug the solution for the variable into the original equation. In our example of 7r minus 6 equals 3 times the quantity r plus 6 minus 2r, we will plug in the solution of 4 for any r's in the equation. So we have 7r, which is 7 times 4, minus 6 equals 3 times the quantity r plus 6. So we'll plug in 4 for the r in the parentheses, and the last part of the equation is 2r, which is 2 times 4. Now we have 7 times 4 minus 6 equals 3 times the quantity 4 plus 6 minus 2 times 4, which gives us 28 minus 6 equals 3 times 10 minus 8. From that, we get 22 equals 30 minus 8. And from that, we get 22 equals 22. So our solution checks out. Here are a couple more examples on the screen for you. And remember, the key to solving equations like these is to combine like terms and then get the variable on one side and the numbers on the other side. All right, my friends, hopefully you got something out of this video. I do have more videos right there for you. Till next time, I am out of here.